Have you ever heard of Reiki and wondered what it was or why people are talking about it? Have you ever experienced an amazing Reiki treatment or wanted to? Have you heard about alchemy or alchemical healing? Are you already a coach, a teacher, a healer, a practitioner, a therapist, counselor, parent? Are you looking to add on to another tool in your toolbox? Or are you looking to get into the energy healing profession? If so, then you are in the right place. I'd like to welcome you to Quantum Edge Healing Institute Reiki Mastery Immersion Program, and this is our informational webinar. And before we get started, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this valuable time out of your day to be present here. Really acknowledge yourself. You have my deepest commitment that I am going to do everything in my power to make this worth your time and your energy. And I do want to set a little context of where we're headed. Our call is going to be about 60 minutes in length. And I do want to let you know that I have invited a very select group of individuals from my community. I have a lot of valuable information to cover with you. And I also want to introduce myself to those of you that are meeting me for the very first time today. And also, you will need a piece of paper, pen, pencil. Be in a place where you can really give this time to yourself. Turn off your cell phones. Put something on your door that says, I am in session. Really, truly give this time for you. I am going to share with you 5 things about Reiki and if becoming a Reiki master is for you. And the things that we are going to be discussing is what Reiki is and how it can benefit you, how to become a Reiki healer, and how it integrates and complements any and all professions of coaching, healing, and therapy. The difference between this Reiki training as opposed to other Reiki modalities available. We're also going to dive into how Reiki helps your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional life, as well as healing your past, your present, and your future. How Reiki will help you create more abundance and flow in your life. And also, we are going to be talking about what alchemy and alchemical healing is and how it becomes the bridge to healing your own divine connection. We're also going to be discussing what the process of Reiki initiation is, what a Reiki attunement is, and how it even works at a distance, and so much more. You will truly want to stay until the very end for sure, because I also have a very special announcement to make. And with that in mind, it is so important that I tell you a bit about who I am, my experience with Reiki and energy frequencies, my expertise, and I would like to bring my own wisdom to you through my own lensing. I am the CEO and founder of the Quantum Edge Healing Institute, in which I offer Reiki Mastery and Hypnotherapy Mastery certification programs, as well as being a spiritual seeker myself. I myself have experienced years of giving and receiving Reiki treatments, and I am always in awe with the experience as a result. As a matter of fact, I remember the first time I experienced Reiki. It was over 16 years ago, and it was truly the first time in my life where I actually felt connected to something deeper within my essence self, it was such a deep sense of coming home. And I continued receiving Reiki treatments once a week to help me feel relief and peace at a very hard and difficult time in my life. And I was successfully able to transcend that lower, denser energy and turn my entire life around for the better. So I am a big believer in Reiki. I am a believer in all the many, many benefits of this beautiful healing modality. And as a matter of fact, one day during meditation, I received a message from Spirit. And that message was to follow the Reiki path. And I listened very carefully and so happy I did. And so on that path over 12 years ago, I became a Reiki master teacher. It was my burning desire to share what I've experienced and to help make those sacred moments available for others. This is where the virtual Reiki program was born, and that is why we are all here today. And also, it is very important for me to share that I am not teaching this from a theoretical standpoint. I had a direct experience with a life-threatening health challenge. And with that, I healed myself through Reiki. And so I am a big believer. I am also a seeker of deeper knowledge and wisdom. And I know and understand the value of this information, this wisdom, this knowledge. And throughout this Reiki journey, I just always get to know more about myself and heal things within myself at deeper layers and learn how I connect deeper to those that I care about. And I also look forward to seeing where my own business expands to and what I continue to manifest in my life. And I hope that if it is in your joy, you join me on this journey. So let me introduce myself for those of you that are learning about me for the first time. I have been quite humbly been coined the Queen of Online Reiki. I am the founder of the Quantum Edge Healing Institute. I am a Master Certified Law of Attraction Life Coach with dual certifications. And for over 10 years, I was the Managing Director of a Life Coaching Academy, as well as the lead trainer and instructor. I am a Master Intuitive Energy Reader and Healer with an extensive background in energy frequencies and chakra balancing, as well as a Reiki Master Teacher and a certified hypnotherapist with the National Guild of Hypnotherapy, a light body meditation instructor, and an ordained universal life minister. And I truly believe that in my practice, I address the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. You are one. And my deepest intention is to empower you so that you are leading a more fulfilled, balanced, and effective life. And by weaving in successful coaching and healing tools, as well as spiritual and metaphysical principles and archetypal energies, I assist my clients with tapping into their own inner wisdom so that they are achieving their deepest desires, their goals, their visions, and their dreams. The foundation of my healing work is that an open heart is the gateway to higher awareness and manifestation and higher consciousness, and that divine love energy heals. It catalyzes and transforms the human body, mind, and soul. And so I hope to invite you into my energy frequency here today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. There is absolutely no coincidence that Reiki found me in 2003. Reiki truly was the portal that awakened me of the remembrance that I am a healer. And I do like to say that Reiki found me, which is truly how it happened. And I am willing to bet that for all of you that are on the call today, that it has found you as well, because the evidence is that you are here. And there is a reason why that happens that I am going to be sharing by the end of the call. And to say that my life transformed, that is an understatement. This is why I made a sacred vow to share this sacred healing art with as many people that I can touch. And it is truly my belief that Reiki finds you. Whatever you are seeking is seeking you. Let me say that again. Whatever you are seeking is seeking you. Reiki seeks you when transformation is either already in progress in your life or immediately imminent. So let's just dive right into it. I would like to build upon this foundation and talk a bit more about what Reiki is and how it helps. First and foremost, Reiki is a 2,500-year-old healing modality and traceable to early Buddhism. Reiki, it's pronounced Rei-Ki, and it is a simple, holistic healing technique in which basically a giver channels energy towards a receiver. The Reiki practitioner gently places hands on or above the receiver or even at a distance to channel this powerful life force energy known as Reiki or prana or chi or ki. And so the source of this energy is the universe. It's not the practitioner. And this energy is infinite, limitless, so pure. The energy is guided by the power of its own inherent wisdom and the giver's loving intention. And it flows wherever it is needed to promote balance of body, mind, and spirit. You see, blocked emotions, traumas, any negative energies can be released and cleansed, allowing the receiver more freedom, more clarity to move forward in their life's journey. Now, in Japanese, Rei means higher wisdom or spiritual consciousness, and Ki means the life force energy that is inherent in ourselves and our universe. All living things contain and radiate this energy. And the way that I like to think of it is a radio wave. A radio wave, we cannot see it, yet we know that it's there, it exists. And one of the ways that Reiki works, amongst many, is that often we as human beings relive past experiences over and over again in our minds. It's like a loop. And unfortunately, when we still have a negative emotional charge connected to the experience, such as anger, fear, anxiety, resentment, guilt, sadness, etc., this is where psychic debris may accumulate. And that is exactly what I've coined it. It's psychic debris. And it's not detrimental to have emotions at the time of an event or trauma. But if the emotions are not processed, if they are not understood and released in a timely manner, they will stick with us as psychic debris. And this debris will not only create roadblocks in your life on every level, but it will also begin to take a toll on our emotional and our spiritual growth. And this is how the body may eventually succumb to injury or illness or disease. And the secret to eliminating the psychic debris, it is always to remember our past experiences without attaching to them with our emotions. We simply understand and accept the life lesson in the context of the bigger picture. And here is where Reiki can help. Reiki energy and Reiki attunements, they help us break up our psychic debris so that we can understand and release it. And soon after we find our physical body beginning to heal, our mind functioning with greater clarity and wisdom, and our spirit journey opening up to growth and change. And once this process begins, we have hopefully learned new patterns of thought and even new patterns of reaction to life's challenges. And we have opened ourselves up to flow in harmony with the universal current. This is what it means to go with the flow. And we then continue to use Reiki so that we stay grounded, open, balanced, and clear, and to discover even greater possibilities and levels of growth. You see, we are constantly evolving. Reiki, so simple, it's so natural, so easy, yet it can unleash the most powerful results. And here's the thing. Everyone you touch through Reiki, you are not only getting them in touch with their divinity, but it also helps you strengthen your own divine connection. Every time you channel this energy, it helps to dissolve old emotional energies, any cellular debris, any blocks. This is why Reiki energy, it enters our life with this beautiful grace, very subtly. And yet it helps us remove the emotional baggage that may be stunting or blocking or stagnating our growth. So, what makes my program different? Well, the Reiki that I teach is the Usui Shiki Ryoho system of natural healing. And this is from Dr. Mikao Usui. This is the Usui Shiki Ryoho natural healing. And it is the original and first healings to come to the West. However, this is only one of the many special reasons that it is so special. It is such a privilege, such an honor to be able to expand upon this extraordinary lineage to all that wish to tap into this energy field of Reiki. And that means that any student that is personally trained by me will also be a part of that extraordinary Reiki lineage, continuing the lineage from Dr. Usui. And that training has its roots and foundation in Dr. Usui's healing work. Now, I have also expanded upon this knowledge and wisdom and have included an alchemical healing component in which I will be discussing in just a moment. But we will be literally using energy to transform energy. This program will transform you, not just by the sound of my voice or listening to the knowledge that I express, but you will be transformed by the very field of energy that has been encoded in me and embedded within the material and the knowledge and wisdom that I teach. So think of it this way. There will be two kinds of content which will be informational and vibrational. That means that the information part, that is the part that will impact your mind, but the vibrational content will be experienced through your heart and your consciousness in such a way that it will create a significant energetic impact. I promise you that. And you will be integrating, digesting the material in energy frequency. That is true alchemy at its best. So you may be wondering, what makes this training necessary? Why is it necessary now? And why us? Well, if not us, then who? As a seeker myself, I have studied, practiced, taught a variety of metaphysical healing methods and modalities. I have trained hundreds of healers since 2007, and it is my belief that the time for this training is needed desperately. We need more healers and teachers of healing because we are the light workers. We are in such a time of personal and planetary crisis and chaos and change. And the healing and light that each one of us provides has this immense ripple effect. You see, what we do for one, we do for all. We do it for the collective consciousness of our planet. It is a ripple effect. And this is why I am so committed, so devoted, so dedicated to uplifting and transforming our collective consciousness through the portal of Reiki. So let's discuss what alchemy and alchemical healing is and how it relates to Reiki healing. You see, I have added a very powerful dimension to my Reiki healing immersion course, and it is intended to expand your own edges for your growth as a healer. So, alchemical healing, think of it as both a school of knowledge and a spiritual path that leads to an enlightened presence. When we awaken to this energy, we gain effective skills in being a catalyst for healing. Alchemy, that is what builds a bridge between being human and the divine, the seen and the unseen dimensions of reality, between matter and spirit. And I will guide you. I will teach you how to create that bridge and show you how everything that shows up in our lives is divinely sacred, connected, of one heart, of one spirit. Alchemy has much in common with shaman healers. All shaman healers have allies from the spirit world with whom they consult and often merge with. And these allies include plants, animals, minerals, elements, and often even the spirits of places. And so we will be taking a very deep soul dive because this is what is also included in the training. Another common question I receive is, what are some of the ways that Reiki can benefit people? Well, Reiki, it has infinite benefits and uses. We could literally have over 1 million teleseminars and webinars on the benefits. But instead of doing that, let me just say, whatever the issue is, Reiki can help. And you will certainly be able to find all of the benefits, at least the majority of them, on the site. So instead, I want to share with you what my own students have shared with me as to how Reiki has benefited them. First and foremost, I had a student tell me that their spirit, their body, their emotions, their mind integrated, and you will experience this influx of high frequency energy, almost like a kundalini arising. And when your mind and body become one, your spirit will be revealed so that you are living from your authentic self. Second one, you are going to find that the vibratory rate of your emotions and your physical body will increase. Therefore, subconscious blocks, which are fear-based emotions, they will dissolve. Let's face it, we cannot get to Venus with combat boots. Number 3, you will relieve yourself of any fear that you have carried for years so that you are extracting the potential energy into your future. You are going to heal these old emotional wounds that no longer serve you. The people that used to drive you crazy or drive you crazy, you know which ones I'm talking about. They will naturally evolve out of your life. The positive results of this is that you will have major breakthroughs in all areas of your life. Fourth one, old structures that no longer have been working for you, they will naturally break down and dissolve, and your authentic self emerges. A beautiful blossoming will happen. Another one, you will become so much more intuitive, clairvoyant. Your healing gifts, whatever they may be for you, they will abound. Another very common question I receive is, how does becoming a Reiki healer integrate and complement any and all professions of coaching or parenting or healing or therapy or counseling? And I'm going to be teaching students through my own extensive knowledge and direct experience how to successfully weave in Reiki into any other modality that you are currently using and trained in. And one thing I promise you is that all my students always have my complete support on becoming an impactful and successful Reiki healer. I will teach my students how I myself have successfully weaved it into my own coaching healing practice, and I call my sessions soul sessions because I always address the whole person, body, mind, spirit. It is all connected. So let's discuss one of the biggest subconscious entanglements that I have found with coaches, healers, any healing profession that you may be in. And here it is. First and foremost, on an energetic level, there is always more alignment to be had as you are expanding your own vessel in order to allow in more love and light. And in my experience, those of us that are, let's say, coaches, healers, teachers, counselors, parents, whatever it is, we need to heal our own entanglements with our unmet needs and desires, especially, and write these down, especially around our own power, money, and visibility. And we need to address those before we allow ourselves to move into our fullest potential and expression of ourselves and our gifts. This is where Reiki energy comes in. It helps us to be in integrity with whatever the manifestation is, personality, heart, and soul, so that we are in alignment and congruent with that energy. Now, another entanglement that I often see and often hear as a teacher is that as coaches and healers, many of us are empaths. And what that means is that we allow our own personal energy to be affected by another person. And I am going to take time during the training to teach you how to care for another person, but not to feel for that person and take on their energy. You will also learn how to set energetic boundaries and a healing space so that others can step into that healing space for themselves. It's not your job to get them there. It's your job as a healer to set the space effectively with your beautiful intention of doing so and allow their free will to step into it. This will release you from feeling like you need to give the client some type of experience, which only leads to you depleting yourself. You will learn how to gauge your own energetic boundaries so that you are standing in your power and thus allowing yourself to be the catalyst for healing, whether that healing is emotional, spiritual, or physical. So let's discuss how Reiki helps your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional life, as well as healing your past, your present, and your future. So how do the symbols help with that? Well, the Reiki symbols that each student will be attuned to, these are the keys that unlock your ability to transmit and direct energy for specific purposes, whether that's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. And they enhance the flow of life force energy when working with Reiki. You will learn powerful ancient symbols that carry over 2,500 years of healing energy. They are potent and alive, and you can use these to heal your past, your present, and send healing energy even to your future. Quantum physics tells us it is proven your past, your present, and future all time exist simultaneously. So the symbols, they can be used individually or in combination for a variety of intentions. And I am going to be teaching you how to use them successfully with sacred intent And please trust me when I say they will be such a magnificent blessing for a lifetime for you. These symbols hold immense wisdom, immense power, immense healing, and the potential for transformation. Now, there are also sacred words for the symbols that I will be repeating and teaching you during these attunements. And every sacred word brings you into immediate resonance with its higher frequency. And you will be attuned to these powerful symbols at the end of each Reiki degree. You will be receiving direct Reiki transmissions and attunements from me personally. And I'd like you to think of these attunements as openings. They are portals to new dimensions of consciousness and energy. Therefore, you are recalibrating your own energy each and every time. So let's dive in and discuss a bit more how you are able to attune someone at a distance, and how does that transmission of energy work? A very, very common question that I receive. And as a master healer myself, I am no longer living only in a 3D world. I want to share that we are now living in a new paradigm of the fifth dimensional world with higher consciousness, yet so many people are stuck in the old paradigms of the 3D world. But beloveds, there are new rules, and many master healers, including myself, play in the field of the new rules. We now know through the study of quantum physics and scientific research what we already intuitively know. But I do hope to distill it down to the main points here. So let's start with this. Everything on this planet is energy. Every living thing gives off a resonance, which is a vibration. Reiki energy vibrates at the highest vibration of love. And as a teacher of this energy work, that vibrational encoding is embedded within me and the field of Reiki. And the field I am referring to is the unified field of Reiki healing. I'd like you to think about it like a power grid. As a matter of fact, we are all in resonance here today, which is why we have come together. So let's talk about the transmission of energy. The transmission of energy is always going to be set by me, so that the energy I'm focusing and intending on always has the higher opportunity to find order of vibration. Transmission requires that I am in a high space and I make my energy as beautiful and light-filled. Think of a peacock expanding its feathers. When I am in that high space, I become aware of the frequencies of the group on a mental, emotional, spiritual level, and I focus only on them. And I will be teaching you to do the same. And the more levels of energy that are present, let me just say, the more powerful the transmission. Transmission happens through the principle of resonance. I am not necessarily sending something off, but rather I am setting the energy space for that resonance to happen. And the best way I like to describe it is to think of crystal energy. We come into coherency with the crystal because It has a higher order. The crystal does not come into coherency with us. So, another common question I get is this: if someone has taken Reiki before and been attuned by another teacher, could they still take the course? Such a great question. And the answer is yes. If you have taken Reiki first degree or second degree as an example, and you stop there, you can go through the entire training with me. Now, it doesn't matter if you've already become a Reiki master or a Reiki master teacher with somebody else. You can choose to become reattuned again. So, one thing I do want to say is that I would personally like to invite you to take a part of an opportunity that will help you make a difference. I want to talk about the nuts and bolts of how to do it. So the most important thing that you can do to create a successful Reiki practice is to go in and connect with yourself. Connect with your energy, because everything is energy. And then take that energy out into the world. All outer expressions of love and abundance and success and prosperity, they're all born from the essence of the energy that exists between you and others. But you see, the biggest problem is that most of us are connected personality to personality, ego to ego. And because of that, we don't know how to manage our own energy, or it will manifest in the way of many of us staying baby healers or baby coaches. And to continue to grow and expand in our knowledge and understanding, we need a guide. We need a mentor. We need a depth mentor. You need to go deeper before you can go higher. Think of a tree. Look at nature. Before the tree can go higher, the roots need to be strong and deep to grow the tree to a higher level. So I am truly excited. I'm so overjoyed that I have the honor of introducing you to my life's work through the Quantum Edge Healing Institute. This is the Reiki Alchemy Immersion course. And you can visit the site by going to www.becomeareikimaster.com. Again, www.becomeareikimaster.com to find out more information about the course. So you're probably wondering, how does it work? So let me explain a little bit about how it works. So the Quantum Edge Healing Institute Reiki course with myself, Evelyn Apostolou, it includes 2 different levels that you can sign up for. You can either sign up for Advanced Reiki Master, and that will give you levels 1 through 3, or you can sign up for Reiki Master Teacher, and that includes levels 1 through 3, plus an additional level, level 4. Now, there are 3 live classes each month. They last anywhere from 75 to 90 minutes. Classes are always held on the first 3 Tuesdays of the month. You can take the entire Reiki course from the comfort of your home or office. And for those of you that have to miss a class or 2, all of the class calls will be recorded. So if you are unable to attend during the regularly scheduled class call, just know that we archive those, put them on your student portal membership site, and you have the ability to listen to it. Also, 70% live attendance is required if you are seeking certification. All core classes are taught by me, Evelyn Apostolou, and I am very humble when I say this. I am a well sought out healer with over 18 years of experience. Now, if you sign up for the Master Teacher level, I do want to let you know that you will need to provide 8 case study healing reports by completion of the course. And I have generously given and offered 30 days after the last class to get those 8 healing case studies submitted to me. And just to give you a little insight, the reports consist of 1 or 2 pages of who you worked on, where you worked with them, whether it was in person or at a distance, what issue they had that you worked with them during the healing session, and how you chose to work with them. And so once you are in the program, I will be offering case study examples of the templates on how to type these up and submit them. Now, this is what you will be receiving by signing up for the course. And this goes for both levels. First and foremost, you are going to receive the most beautifully illustrated training manual, which includes Reiki processes, techniques, tools, guidance, and so many resources. It is an amazing manual. Let me tell you, it's so beautifully done and took me years to put that together. You will be receiving class worksheets, informational handouts to enhance your learning, your growth, and your experience. You will also be receiving a pre-recorded bonus class with myself teaching advanced chakra work. That is going to be held in the 3rd month of training. You're also going to receive, for those of you that are going for Master Teacher certification, you're going to receive a pre-recorded sound healing class, and I'm also going to be offering you a beautiful live sound healing class. Another thing you're going to be receiving is personalized email support for all that are taking Reiki, and I will be answering any Reiki related questions, whether it's during class or via email. And you get me as your teacher for life, which is absolutely priceless. I still have my Reiki teacher in my life, and I cannot even begin to tell you how precious and valuable that is. Another thing you will be receiving is a certificate of completion for either Reiki Master or Reiki Master Teacher, depending on the level you sign up for. And you will also be included into this extraordinary Reiki lineage. So, I am also going to be providing energy chakra readings for my Reiki students during many of the classes. And I will say that I normally charge $500 per hour for these soul sessions for my one-on-one private clients. So all of you are in for such a beautiful treat. And what we do for one, we do for all in the class. So when one person in the class heals, we all heal. You will also have a beautiful and supportive private Facebook Reiki Alchemy family to be there as support for you. You will also be set up with an energy buddy that is going through the program so that you can practice your healing work together and support each other's process. You will be receiving a logo from Quantum Edge Healing for your website and marketing material. And here is a beautiful surprise for all of you. The very first 10 people that sign up tonight, they will receive a personal sacred gift in the mail from me. So, another thing I want to mention is because of the popularity of this course, and because I like to keep the classes very intimate, I will be accepting only 25 students into this course. Classes are 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain. And once again, the URL to find out more about the program is www.becomeareikimaster.com. Now, information about the program and the course and the outline, as well as the dates that the course will be held, everything you're going to learn can be found by going to becomeareikimaster.com. You can review that at your convenience. You will see everything that you're going to be learning through this training, but of course, there are many more surprises along the way. There is also an extensive list of healing tools and processes and techniques. So let's talk a little bit about the course dates. For those of you that want to sign up for the Advanced Reiki Master, which includes levels 1 through 3, so that's first degree Reiki, second degree Reiki, and third degree. Level 1 first degree classes is going to be on these dates. Second degree Reiki is going to be on these dates. And level 3 third degree Reiki is on these dates. And you will be receiving a bonus Reiki chakra class, which is absolutely fabulous. If you want to know everything chakra related, you will find it absolutely phenomenal. So enjoy. Now, for those of you that are signing up for the Master Teacher level, that includes levels 1 through 3, plus a 4th level, which gives you the designation of teaching Reiki. So it's 16 classes total. So that will resume on these dates. And you will also be receiving a pre-recorded sound healing class and a live sound healing class. So I have a special guest that you are sure to absolutely love and enjoy. So once again, to find out more information about the outline of the program, the URL once again is www.becomeareikimaster.com. And once again, becomeareikimaster.com. And so I do want to talk about a few of the key benefits. This course will allow you to feel connected to yourself and your own energy and your true power. And don't take my word for it. You will be going through this life-giving program, and you will find that to be true yourself. Really, it's going to allow you to return back to your true nature. It will help you release many of the patterns that are no longer serving you. It's going to allow you to be informed by all your parts so that you can expand or change each area and heal at a deep level. It will also help you have a deeper connection, not only to yourself, but to everyone that you are in relationship with, including your clients. It will also help you become a more masterful manifester and help you create what you want, what you desire in every aspect of your life, including your business. This will help you gain more confidence in yourself as a coach, a healer, whatever profession you are in. It could be just a parent. And again, for those of you that are looking to increase your business, this program will help you attract more quality clients and make a much bigger impact and more money. This is a program that will help you so that everyone prospers. Now, the regular price is $21.97, but because you have been personally invited as a part of my community, I am offering you the master level for $13.97. The master teacher level was normally $29.97. It is now 1797. And I do want to remind you, we do have a limitation because we only have 25 spaces available. And that's not some weird scarcity thing I'm trying to place on you. I'm just honestly and authentically letting you know we keep these classes small so that you receive that individualized attention. And this will be probably the last time I offer the course this year until next year again. I only do it one time per year. And I will also say that if you've made it here on this call and resonating with Reiki, then this is a path to your own evolutionary process. And I would say that this really is a defining moment for all of you that intuitively felt the call to listen and to be called here to this webinar today. A defining moment is following through with action where you are being intuitively called. This course is a gateway. It is a portal of experiencing authentic awakening and healing on every level. And I invite you, please feel into my frequency and sense if you feel aligned and if my Reiki program feels appropriate for your growth at this time. The pure joy of learning, of waking up more and more, is part of the happiness that we can enjoy as human beings. And I will also say that part of my intention for the Reiki Alchemy Immersion as a co-creator is that everyone called to take it is primarily involved for their own personal growth, knowing that our work in the world will be more potent, much more powerful and enlightened because we have walked this path. Whether we function as counselors, coaches, teachers, consultants, artists, healers, business people, we can only truly assist others from the edges of our own expanded experiential knowing. This course has always been a reflection of your willingness to grow, your willingness to expand, your willingness to direct your life with awareness, your willingness to be accountable for the way that you serve and exchange energy with others. So for those that are being called here today, I hope that you will join me for this sacred journey and meet me at the temple doors on these dates. And this course has so many bonuses along the way, but it is so unique, so very special, so near and dear to my heart. It is one of the most comprehensive healing programs available. And now that you know, you will once again not receive this information again, at least this year, for this reasonable investment. I ask you to please consider the benefit that you will get and the benefits that will come to you from this offer. And I really, truly wanted to make this financially doable for many of you. This is important work in the world that will transform not only your life, but your clients and everyone you know. You are so much closer to creating what it is that you want than you think. You are so very powerful and have that creative force within you. Relax into your natural well-being, knowing that all is well and all the good that is available to you is ready for you to open up to it. Always remembering you are the one that allows it in or resist it. Open up and allow your highest intentions to manifest. There is no other program like this, I guarantee that. And now is the time that the consciousness of the planet is ready for this level of depth. So you can sign up online. The URL once again is www.becomeareikimaster.com. And if there are any questions that were not answered during this informational webinar, you can email me directly by going to QEHIREQ@gmail.com. So the QEHI is abbreviated for Quantum Edge Healing Institute, and the REQ is for request. So once again, QEHIREQ@gmail.com. And once again, URL www.becomeareikimaster.com. And lastly, I'd like to leave you with this. I am a seeker of deeper knowledge and deeper wisdom. And I know and I understand the value of this information and this knowledge. And I cannot wait to see how you get to learn more about yourself, what you heal within yourself, how you are going to connect deeper to those that you care about. And I also can't wait to see where your business expands, the abundance alone that you will create in your life and what you manifest, it will come back to you 100-fold. And I hope that you join me on this sacred pilgrimage and meet me at the temple doors on these dates. Thank you, beloveds. It's been such a joy and honor to have you here with me. Much love and light. Bye for now.